In the heart of the city that never sleeps, thousands of Venezuelan migrants are seeking for a place to call home. According to the UN Commission, it is the second largest external displacement crisis in the world. How is New York City preparing to receive this new flow of migrants?
Nos tratan como unos presos. Vivir en Venezuela era un poco complicado por la situación económica del país. Complicado por lo que no se gana lo suficiente para sustentar a la familia.
Many people are suffering from the Maduro regime, both in terms of the political instability as well as economic consequences. Conflict and violence, we have the lack of economic opportunities, extreme poverty, the lack of social development.
Eso fue como de la noche a la mañana. Yo me paré y pensé venirme al sueño americano. Salí de Venezuela, mi papá me compró el boleto para ir a Medellín, Colombia. Y la ruta era así, o sea, Venezuela, Medellín, Medellín, Necoclí y luego el Darién.
The Darien Gap is a remote, roadless, dangerous crossing on the border between Colombia and Panama. It is the only overland path connecting Central and South America.
We have natural obstacles. We have very dense jungle. There's mountains. There's streams, rivers that are very dangerous. People have to wade through up to their chest or higher.
Fue algo difícil.
Entire families, that parents risk the lives of their children, their own lives, to make this very dangerous journey.
Mi familia era la motivación de seguir adelante.
If we were in their shoes, if many of us were in their shoes, we would probably do the same decisions.
Sueño. Un sueño que tú no sabes si vas a salir. Ya.
New York City is experiencing now a larger influx of people than we have seen in the past, especially in different kind of quality. It's not just some people come in. You have certain kind of migrants who need more public assistance right when they come.
Llegué a Nueva York y entré al Hotel Roosevelt. Ahí nos procesaron, quitaron los documentos para procesarnos y enviarnos a un Chester.
The reasons why this humanitarian aspect comes in, that we need to provide shelter to these people, is, to some extent, that the status determination process, meaning they can't just go and work, we make those people dependent, and that means we as a community have to fund them. Many of them would like to work. They would like to be resilient and self-sufficient. In order to allow them to actually do that, we need to give them the rights to do that. It is not that they are criminals, it's not that they have other motives. They have very good reasons for coming here.
He estado preso y aquí en Estados Unidos me tocó estar justamente como en una cárcel. Tengo 4 días preso, pero ya yo sabía que era como la entrada al sueño americano.
People want to come to New York City for a reason. There are ethnic networks, they have other people from their home countries, and that kind of link to the communities can be a very, very important stepping stone for social integration. These networks can help them to get jobs, to understand, make sense of social life, political life in the United States of America. So we shouldn't underestimate the importance of these existing links. New York City, with a budget of over $100 million a year, is not overburdened. It's not on a breaking point. The city will not break. It is not an existential threat to the city. So the actual issue may be not an actual migrant crisis. This is a short-term issue about finding shelter. It's a shelter crisis in the short term. It's it's a public policy challenge that we can solve with public policy tools, expanding capacities, looking at other stakeholders, involving the private sector and the communities. It is a solvable crisis. It's a solvable public policy situation. Giving them the tools, the rights, the opportunities to contribute what they can with their brain power, with their manual labor, with their ideas. This is what we do. This is what we should do. And I think it is not an unsurmountable task by no means.